Hey guys, this is Megan Helt. One of my videos, it's called Quite Possibly the Worst Swap Ever, has kind of gotten a lot of views recently. I don't really know how that happened, but the video on its own is very confusing, and I kind of wanted to give you guys an update and kind of just an explanation about why that video's up, what happened with that, just because I get a lot of questions and I kind of want to set the record straight and just make it a little less confusing for people. So we have to go back 6 months ago. Hold on. 6 months ago. Okay, so I had way less than 50 subscribers. I mean, way less. Say like 20 something subscribers when I was approached by another YouTuber. I'm not going to mention her name because I just don't want to do that. I mentioned it in the other video, but I'm not going to mention it in this video. She no longer has a channel anyway, so this other YouTuber approached me and asked me if I was interested in doing a collab with her, and she said we should do a swap collab, and I had never watched swap videos at that point. I didn't know what they were about or anything. I didn't really know anything about it. So she explained to me what the swap was and what kind of the rules were, and I was just so excited that somebody had reached out to me, and she had like 30 something subscribers, so I was like, oh my gosh, she's bigger than me. Like, oh cool. So I was so excited about, doing this collaboration that I didn't think about it too much, and I kind of I'm a people pleaser too, so and I'm also a little too trusting, so I didn't think anything would go wrong. So basically, we set up the parameters, and this I can't remember, and I can't find the emails anymore. I can't remember, honestly, if we said the limit was going to be $15 to $20, or if we said that it would be 15 to 20 items. I'm leaning towards $15 to $20 just because even me being as trusting as I am, I can't see me agreeing to a swap with, that was 15 to 20 items without a price limit. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm thinking that it was $15 to $20, but I am not 100% sure. I'm like 95% sure. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that it was like $15 to $20 limit that we decided to set, and we kind of told each other what we liked and everything, and we talked about uploading our videos kind of at the same time. So I went to the store, and she wanted eyeliners. I remember that, eyeliners. She really wanted eyeliners. So I went to the store and I picked up some things from her. I got her some. I remember this specifically. It was a couple Jordana eyeliners that I got for a pretty good price at Kmart. And I got her some NYX products and some Ulta products. I know that I was around $20. I got some good deals with like coupons and stuff. And, so I put it in a box and I sent it to her pretty quickly, for when we said we would send them. I sent it out. And she received it pretty quickly and put up her video, which I was kind of like, why is her video up when I haven't received mine yet? And we wanted to put our videos up together. So I watched her video, and she was very excited about all the products. I still don't feel, I'm still not angry at her just because her video, when she got my products, she was so excited. And when I watched that video, and other videos I had seen of her, she seemed much older, especially when she had makeup on. She seemed older. And in that video she didn't have really any makeup on, and she looked much younger, so I'm thinking she might have been in high school. Anyway, she was so excited to get the items I sent. She was so excited to get some eyeliners that even now I'm really not mad about it, because just, if you guys would have seen that video, she was so excited that, I don't really think there was too much maliciousness on her part. So anyway, so she sent her box and I got it, and I was really excited, and I cut it open and I went in and I wanted to film so I could get the video up as soon as possible because, her video was already up and we wanted them up at the same time. So there was like a week or two difference between when her video went up and when mine went up. So I filmed that video, which you've seen. If you're watching this video, hopefully you've seen that video. And it's not an act. I was actually trying to be positive, and I was bummed that about what she'd sent me, but I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. Anyway, that video was called Swap with blah blah blah, the other YouTuber. And so anyway, and I put up her link to her video. I put up the link to her channel. I even still say in the video, subscribe and everything, because I didn't want to, I was giving her the benefit of the doubt. And so a couple hours after that, she reached out to me, and she was like, oh my gosh, I saw your video. I want to make this right. Here's an elf kit that I want to send you. And she sent it to me, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty nice. That'd be cool. So she said she'd send it to me, and then a week or two after that, she was updating me that the elf kit came and it was all broken and messed up, so she couldn't send it to me, but she would be getting that replaced and then sending that out to me. And I was like, okay, cool. And oh, by this point, when she had originally contacted me at that 2-hour mark, I checked and she had deleted all of her, she'd taken down or made private all of the content on her channel, including the video of her swap with me. And you know, I felt really bad about that, because I felt like I was responsible for her taking down her content. That's just how I felt. I'm a people pleaser and I tend to blame myself, so I felt very bad. And you know, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, you shouldn't take down your videos, I'm really sorry, what can I do to make this better? Because that's how I am. I'm wired wrong. So anyway, I made my video private pretty immediately after that. I think it had only had like, I don't know, 60 something views, or maybe even less, when I made it private. And anyway, then we had the continued conversation about the elf kit and everything. So months and months and months go by. I think that was in June or something, and months go by, and then around Thanksgiving or something, and by that time she deleted her channel, so her channel was gone too. Her channel, her content, everything was gone, and she hasn't responded to me. But anyway, I started to feel like I should make that video public, you know, because it's actually a very funny video. Like, hindsight wise, when I go back and watch it, it's pretty funny. Like, one of the things was a coupon. I got a coupon for a product for someone that has blonde hair. I mean, that's pretty funny. But anyway, so I made the video public again, and it had all the same, it had the same description, had the same thumbnail. It still has the same thumbnail. It had the same description and the same title. And then one of my YouTube friends was like, you should take her link out of that, because her link was still there, but when you clicked on it, it was a dead link because her channel was gone. She was like, you should not tell people to subscribe to her. You should get rid of the description and change it or something. So I was like, okay. And by that point, I'd already watched other worst swap ever videos. And I was thinking, like, my swap is every bit as bad as some of these other people's swaps. So I decided to change the title of the video. I really wasn't doing it to get a bunch of views. I just was like, you know, if she ever does come back to YouTube again, I don't really want her to do this to someone else. I don't think she was being super malicious. This is what I think happened. I think that the shipping was going to cost way more than she had, you know, originally thought. And I think that someone in the house sold Mary Kay, and there was a bunch of like expired foundations around, and I think that she grabbed a bunch of that, a bunch of Mary Kay samples, some other things that were around the house, and threw them in a box and sent it to me. I think that's what it was. I don't think it was malicious, and I don't think she purposely you know, was like, let's swap with her and do this. I think that she was like, oh, it's going to cost more than I thought, and then she was like, well, I still need to be able to get the box there because she sent me her box. You know, so I think that's what happened. And she was young too. She was like in high school. So I think I would still probably do it again, just because she was so excited about what I got her. I really don't feel super bad. I'm not real mad about it. I was disappointed at the time, but that was 6 months ago, everyone. And I've gotten over it. I've learned some lessons from it, and it's a pretty funny video. It's just very funny. I watched it the other day, and there's one of the foundations is like called Bronze 7, and it is so dark. And I was trying to be positive, and I was like, maybe I can use it as a contour. And like, it's just, I don't know, I thought it was funny. So I wasn't thinking, oh, if I change the title of the video, I'll get a bunch of views. I was just thinking like, well, people can no longer watch her video, so I should change the title. So I changed the title and the description, and it has the same thumbnail. And I left it up, and I don't know if I did that sometime between Thanksgiving and Christmas. I did that. I don't know when. I really don't know. I couldn't tell you. But on December 30th, I checked that video and it had a ton of views. And, you know, so, I don't know. Somebody said today, and I kind of agree with them, it does seem like this. They asked me why I had posted the video anyway, because it seemed a little passive-aggressive to them, which is totally a fair question. I posted the video originally because I posted it so that it was a collab video with her, so her video was up and I needed to post mine. That's why I posted the video, and then it was private for the longest time, and I made it, I guess the question would be, why did I make it public again? And the answer would be, because I was a little bit annoyed that I had not received the e.l.f. product, or nothing had come from it, you know? And it was kind of funny, so it was a funny video, so that's why I republished it, made it public again. So there wasn't really, and by that time, way before that time, her channel and her content and everything was gone. And I don't think really she used her real name on there. So, you know, it wasn't me trying to be like, I'll get her, you know, it was just, I thought the video was kind of funny. That's really everything I can think to tell you about that situation. I'm trying to think of any other questions I got about it. It's definitely not a fake video. You know, it happened. I wish, the thing I did learn is, what I do now is before I send out a swap, I take pictures of the products that I sent them, and I keep my receipt with the tracking number on, and I keep the receipt for the items, so that if something like this happens, you know, so the person couldn't come back on me and be like, look at this crap you got me, or, you know what I mean? So I learned to document my end of the swap, because you guys are just taking my word for what I got her, because her video is gone. I don't have access to that video. I don't have any pictures of anything, because I just assumed her video would always be there. So, you know, that's what I learned. I learned to document what you send. But yeah, that's everything I have. I hope that answers some of your guys' questions. I hope that, you know, gives you a better idea of what happened with that, because it's not as simple as me just sitting down and filming the video and being like, I want views. It literally, to get to the current description and name, you know, that didn't happen until, you know, not too long ago. I did add the quite possibly. It was, for a little bit, it was just called the worst swap ever. And then I watched other swaps and I was like, I don't want to call it the worst swap ever. I'm sure there's worse swaps. Like, somebody could have been sent like poop and cat hair. So, you know, I was like, I can't send that. I can't say that on my video. So I was like, I'll put quite possibly the worst swap ever. And I think it makes it just, you know, a little tiny bit nicer. So, yes, that's what happened. If you know this person did the swap or whatever, please don't harass her. I really don't think she meant to be malicious with what happened. I really don't think so. And, yeah. So just please leave her alone. I will most definitely answer any comments you have. People are always surprised when I comment back to them on that video, but I'm just Megan Hilt. I'm just this random person that sits and talks to a camera. I will definitely respond to you, and if you're in the comments, you don't have to put like, she's so fake. You can just be like, Megan, you are so fake, you know, because I'm reading it. If you have any more questions, put them down below, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. If you haven't seen that other video, this video probably won't make any sense, but you really don't need to watch that other video. I'm not trying to get views. I just wanted to make this video to clear up any confusion about the other video. Hopefully that did so, and hopefully it didn't make everything worse. I don't know. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and this is Megan Hilt out.